With the latest revelation that Counting On, a follow-up to the Duggar family's original series, 7 Kids and Counting, will no longer be aired amidst the numerous controversies surrounding the Duggars, it seems the curtains have finally fallen on one of the most popular reality TV families. Since they are starting a new chapter in their lives, and in their own words, looking forward to new adventures and endeavors, let's take a look at what the 19 Duggar children are up to in 2021. The eldest child of Jim Bob and Michelle, Josh has become a disgrace to the Duggar family, considering his multiple arrests and legal woes. He pleaded not guilty in April this year on the porn charges, which depicted the gruesome sexual abuse of children between the ages of 18 months and 12 years old. Special Agent for Homeland Security Investigations, Gerald Faulkner, stated the images on Josh's computer were in the top 5 of the worst that he had ever had to examine. The father of 6 faces up to 20 years in federal prison and a maximum of $250,000 if convicted when his trial starts in November this year. What makes Josh's arrest and the ongoing controversy even more tragic is the fact that his wife is heavily pregnant with their 7th child, revealed to be a baby girl. The couple is already parents to Mackenzie Renee, Michael James, Marcus Anthony, Meredith Grace, Mason Garrett, and Mariella Hope. Josh had previously sent shockwaves across the reality TV world after admitting to improperly touching a babysitter and 4 of his younger sisters. His shocking admission ultimately led to the cancellation of 19 Kids and Counting, and made him one of the 15 most hated people on the internet in 2015. He also confessed to cheating on his wife later in the same month and having a porn addiction. Compared to his siblings, John David waited a bit longer to get married, eventually tying the knot with Abby Burnett in November 2018, and welcomed a daughter, Grace Annette, shortly. Viewers might know that John David is a licensed pilot, but so is Abby, who is licensed to fly a single-engine aircraft. John currently works as the elected constable of Washington County, Arkansas. The first daughter of the Duggars, Jaina has always lived on her own terms and never followed the cookie-cutter lifestyle other members of her family tend to follow. If rumors are to be believed, it seems the 31-year-old has finally found the love of her life in Stephen Wisman, a Nebraska-based pilot and businessman. The pair were spotted together on the 4th of July festival in Nebraska. Stephen, along with his family, also made the trip to Arkansas for the wedding of Jed Duggar and Katie Nakatsu. Rumors are also swirling that the pair is already engaged, but the Duggar clan has remained understandably silent considering the ongoing fiasco surrounding Josh. Jill is known for her rebellious nature and was kicked off from the show Counting On, along with her husband Derek Dillard, after his controversial remarks about I Am Jazz transgender star Jazz Jennings. The couple, who got married in 2014, has 2 sons, Israel Scott and Samuel David. Jill is a certified midwife, whereas Derek is currently studying law at the University of Arkansas. One of the most well-known faces of the Duggar family, Jessa is the 5th child and 3rd daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle. She and her husband, Ben Seawold, have recently welcomed another addition to their beautiful family. On July 20th, the 28-year-old revealed that she has given birth to daughter Fern Ileana Seawald by posting a photo of herself in tears while cradling her newborn. She also confessed to being nervous to deliver her 4th baby in hospital after 3 home births. The pair, who married in November 2014, are already proud parents of Spurgeon Elliott, Henry Wilberforce, and Ivy Jane. In a June 2015 interview on The Kelly File, Seawold identified herself as one of the girls sexually abused by her oldest brother, Josh, when he was a teenager, describing the incident as mild inappropriate touching, saying it occurred while she was sleeping and fully clothed. Amidst Josh's ongoing controversies, Ginger and her pastor husband Jeremy, who currently live in LA with their 2 daughters, Felicity Nicole and Evangeline Joe, have distanced themselves from the Duggars. The couple addressed Josh's arrest, saying they were disturbed to hear of the charges against Josh, and further condemned any form of child abuse in their statement. Felicity Nicole is 2 years old, whereas Evangeline, who was born in November last year, is barely 7 months old. Joseph and his wife Kendra were already proud parents of 2 children, Garrett David and Addison Renee. But the arrival of their 3rd child, Brooklyn Praise Duggar, this February has been a nice addition to their family. Many fans naturally expressed concerns that Kendra, at 22, was too young to have 3 kids in less than 3 years, but others responded more positively. In January 2016, Joe earned both his commercial driver's license as well as a realtor's license, and now works on the family's commercial properties. The 8th child in the Duggar family, Josiah married wife Lauren Swanson in June 2018. Lauren suffered a heartbreaking miscarriage before giving birth to the couple's only daughter, Bella Milagro, in November 2019, whose name means beautiful miracle. Joy Anna is the youngest of the Duggars to have a kid so far. She and her husband, Austin Forsyth, welcomed their son Gideon in 2018 before experiencing a miscarriage at 20 weeks a year later. She named her stillborn daughter Annabelle Elise. In 2021, the Forsyth had another daughter named Evelyn May. Jedediah was born a few minutes before his twin brother Jeremiah. Following in his father's footsteps, the 22-year-old ran for elected office as a staunch social conservative. Jed tied the knot with girlfriend Katie Nakatsu earlier this year, but their courtship was kept under wraps until after they got married. The news came as a shock to their fans, who are used to getting updates about courtships of the Duggar children beforehand. But unfortunately, the Duggars have had to change their ways as they find themselves embroiled in their oldest son's controversy. One half of the second set of Duggar twins, Jeremiah, works in lawn care as a handyman. He is a very private person and, unlike his more popular siblings, barely shares much information about himself on his Instagram. The 12th child of the Duggars, Jason, is turning into a fine realtor. The 21-year-old purchased his first home in December 2016, which he sold at a profit of $134,000 just 2 years later. He currently works as a real estate agent. James is the 13th child to be born in the famous Duggar family. The 20-year-old celebrated his high school graduation party at his family's home in July 2019. He plans to become a pilot in the future. The 14th child of the Duggar family and their second youngest son, Justin, loves working on cars and aspires to be a mechanic in the future. The 19-year-old got engaged to Claire Spivey in November 2020, with the couple eventually getting married in February this year. Fans were surprised by Justin's wedding announcement, considering his tender age, but Justin seems unfazed by it. He often shares loved-up photos with his wife on his Instagram, marking special milestones in their lives. The 10th and youngest son in the Duggar family, Jackson's birth was filmed and aired on the Discovery Health Channel special, 14 Children and Pregnant Again. The 16-year-old plans to become a translator and missionary pilot. The 16th child and 6th daughter of the Duggar parents, Johanna, was born on October 11, 2005. The 14-year-old plans to become a doctor. Jenny loves taking care of animals and aspires to be a veterinarian. The 13-year-old is the 17th Duggar child and gave her family's TLC show its initial title. The 18th child of the Duggars, Jordan Grace's birth, was celebrated on the show's special episode, and baby makes 18. The 12-year-old has aspirations to become an artist. The youngest child of Jim Bob and Michelle, Josie, was born via an emergency C-section at just 12 weeks, and her birth was documented on the episode titled Special Duggar Delivery. The 11-year-old lives a normal, healthy life and plans to become a cook. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe to our channel for more great content.